People tend to think dogs are better than cats, and I'm going to prove why that's not accurate. Well, that's not completely true, because cats are just as good as dogs, or maybe even better to some people. Um, Cats are seen as mean and non-playful and just non-caring animals, that they don't care about you, they just care about themselves, about getting fed, etc., etc. But that's not true. Cats are actually one of the easiest pets to take care of. They're actually very smart, and they're actually really caring. The first point I'm going to make is, people think because dogs wag their tail and they jump on you when they first see you and they come up to you barking and look all excited, and cats don't do that. Cats just walk up to you or walk away regardless, whatever they do. They think that because dogs do this, that dogs care more about you than cats do. When in reality, cats have their own way of showing affection, like rubbing against your leg, or meowing at you to get your attention, or when you sit down or lay down, jumping up on top of you, or just putting their head like against you so you can pet it. That's their way of giving you attention, so that's their way of showing affection, so they love you. It's the same as a dog, just a lot less jumping and calmer. Cats care a lot about their owners, especially when they grow a bond with their owner. My cat is literally the sweetest thing ever. He always is with me whenever I'm gone, and I come home, he's like the first thing that I see, because he comes to me as soon as I get home and starts meowing and rubbing up against me, and then once I get in bed, he gets on top of me and starts to snuggle like a dog would. Cats are easier to take care of than dogs, because dogs, you have to walk constantly, you have to get them a lot of exercise, you have to take them outside to use the restroom, you have to they're more upkeep than cats. Cats, you give them a litter box, you give them a few toys on the ground, and they're occupied for hours. You don't have to keep up with them like you would a dog. Cats are really good for like kind of like a first pet thing, like other than a fish or something like that, because they're the same affection and smartness of a dog, but less work you gotta put into them. Because if you don't mess with them all day, they're fine, because they don't need that constant attention as a dog does. If you get a dog for the first animal, they need constant attention. Cats are not as mean as people think they are, just because when they play with cats, or when they think they're playing with cats, the cats attack them. Cats actually are bred to be hunters, so they're used to chasing after things, pouncing on things, clawing things, scratching things. So that's their way of playing when they're not hunting. So sometimes, instead of, how a dog plays fetch or stuff like that, a cat will play like cat and mouse, like hunting games. Like they would chase things, jump on things, pounce on things, instead of playing fetch, which also some cats do play fetch. My cat's actually plays fetch a little bit until he gets tired of chasing it. But they're actually really fun to play with, and they're not being mean. There's just their natural instinct is to hunt. Also, if the cat is used to you and knows that you're his owner or his person, they won't hurt you. They won't be as aggressive towards you. Like, they'll still like bite and claw, but they won't do it to the point where they know they'll hurt you. They'll try not to hurt you, if that makes any sense. People also think that cats aren't as intelligent as dogs because they don't do party tricks, or commonly do party tricks like sit, stay, roll over, all that stuff. But cats can be taught that. My cat knows when to come and go and stuff. Like, he listens. Like, they're just as smart as dogs. Just because they don't do certain party tricks dogs do does not mean they're not as smart as dogs. But having a cat as the first pet to teach and learn and figure out, especially since cats are they can be either really needy or really, like, to themselves. And regardless of each one, they're still not as needy as a dog. So it's the perfect pet to have, especially when you don't need all that attention at one time. You want it spread out, or you want to get attention when you want it, not constant. And especially when you're giving an animal to a young child, because a young child can get distracted and can't give all their attention to one thing because they're always doing something else, and it's really low maintenance. So even if you have to take care of the cat for your child, you just have to clean the litter box out once in a while, and that's all. So the cat is the perfect ideal pet to have. They're smart, they aren't mean, they play, they're low maintenance, and they're affectionate. They're the best pet you could have. That concludes my persuasive argument.